Exercise is important at every age, and especially for these gym goers. That's because they all have Parkinson's disease. They work out at the Parkinson Wellness Recovery, or Power Gym, on Fort Lowell Road to keep the disease under control. Becky Farley is the gym's CEO and founder.
None of us do enough, and they really need to do even more. It's important for brain health. You know, they're fighting a disease, a neurodegenerative disease, and the brain needs all it can to help fight that.
Parkinson's disease typically affects people 50 and older. It reduces the brain's ability to produce the neurotransmitter dopamine, a chemical that helps regulate movement and emotions. More than 50,000 people are diagnosed with Parkinson's in the United States every year. That's according to the Parkinson's Disease Foundation. About 250 of those cases stem from Tucson. Pam Clement was diagnosed 4 years ago.
It's amazing. One day you are perfectly normal, and the next day you are in a dance class and you're having to reboot the left side of your body every 3 steps, and I knew something was wrong.
Clement says the Power Gym has helped to maximize her potential. She says people with the disease who don't go to the gym are doing themselves a disservice.
I've encountered a lot of people that don't go to this gym. They have an attitude that's maybe not as positive, and they don't realize that it's the positive support group that makes you be the best you can be through any disease that you may have.
The gym hits the disease with workouts that target motor skills and cognition, which decline with age. Farley says about 130 members attend the gym program monthly.
We train bigger and faster movements because in Parkinson's, the disease makes them move small and slow.
Exercise helps dopamine-producing neurons work more efficiently, so symptoms like tremor interfere less often. At the Power Gym, trainers and physical therapists focus on 4 main exercises to help people improve their mobility. And they are the Power Up, to help with posture, the Power Rock, to help with shifting weight from side to side, the Power Twist, to help rotate the spine, and finally, the Power Step, to help with transitional movement. Members like Rosemary Rawson say the Power Gym is a Tucson treasure. Rawson has had the disease for 9 years. She says diet and exercising at the gym have helped manage her symptoms.
You don't have to be able to do the most vigorous things. They have exercises for all levels.
Exercise benefits members physically and mentally. Farley says it helps improve mood and cognition and decreases anxiety.
Those are all things that interfere with an individual's willingness to exercise, but also even to get out of their house.
Dr. Torsten Falk is an assistant professor of neurology at the University of Arizona who researches Parkinson's. Falk agrees staying active is important to improve mood and mobility.
The great thing about this exercise aspect is it's healthy anyway, and there's more and more evidence that indeed exercise can actually have a positive effect.
Falk says it also helps with the depression that comes with having Parkinson's.
So I think pushing on there is good, and getting encouragement by your loved ones and friends is an important part as well.
In the U of A's Medical Research Building, Falk and his research team are trying to address the side effects of medication used to treat the disease. Mitchell Bartlett is a graduate student in Falk's lab.
People who have Parkinson's disease, there's really only one known drug of choice or drug therapy. It's called levodopa. It's the gold standard, and it's a great drug for reducing the motor deficits or impairments seen in people with Parkinson's.
But levodopa produces a side effect called dyskinesia, or involuntary muscle movements. Bartlett is currently researching how existing drugs such as ketamine may reduce those erratic symptoms.
I think if we can just reduce some people's discomfort in those later years so they can enjoy some of the latter years of life and have a higher quality of life, that's really what I'm in it for.
While other Parkinson-specific programs exist around the country, the Power Gym is unique because it incorporates research, physical therapy, and fitness programs under one roof.
Without a facility like this, they go for the rest of their life thinking, I'm just going to get worse.
While there's no cure right now, members like Nate Benedict agree exercise is the best way to keep the disease at bay.
You can't be a couch potato and have Parkinson's, or it's going to go on. It's going to get you. I think it has stabilized my symptoms. I was 60 years old when I got it. I'm 72 now, and I feel great.
For these members, exercise isn't a chore, it's empowering.
Don't sit at home. that might be a death sentence, but here there's hope.
For Arizona Sonora News Service, I'm Michael Hernandez.